everybody, welcome to my 11th Resistance 3 weapons review and setup guide. Today we're doing the Sledgehammer. No, not the company behind it. The horrendous Modern Warfare 3. I'm just kidding. Well, we're talking about the actual legit weapon. Oh, yes, I had to do it sometime. This is a DLC only weapon. It comes with a Warden pack if you purchase that for $5 on PlayStation Network. Look at me advertising Insomniac's game like it's nothing. That's what I've been doing the entire time, right? I've been doing all these young reviews for advertising. I should get paid for this. Well, anyway, the Sledgehammer. What can I say about it? I've got, what, 12 minutes to spare to talk about this piece of crap? Here we go. I'm not even going to say what attributes I'm going with. I don't remember. Probably, what, body armor or something stupid like that. I tried to legitly use this weapon. This gameplay was more for funny and more for fun. I actually had fun whacking people in the back of the head with a sledgehammer. But other than that, look, that took him. Either way. So, what? Why, Insomniac? Why? Why a sledgehammer in multiplayer? Are you serious, guys? Are you freaking serious? Why would you put this in multiplayer? It's a god-forbidden, horrible weapon. It does have a real-life counterpart. I wonder what that would be. If anything, it's based off an, I don't know, Sledgehammer maybe? Nah, I kind of thought Jackhammer at first, but anyway, the abilities I'm running with is Spotter and Assassin. Assassin allows me to sneak up on the enemy and flake him out and be a big gigantic douchebag to the enemy if I need to be. Spotter allows me to spot the enemy so I don't get the kill from a distance. Some other retard probably will. Oh, jeez. I think the attributes I probably used, I think it might just be silly, but air-cooled barrel I thought actually could work. Try that out for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the class description anyway. I think I actually was using it. You don't need demolitions or anything like that. You don't even need patience. Are you silly? This is a one-hit wonder. I'm talking about Wonder Woman doesn't even know what this is yet. She's usually a one-hit wonder. I'm telling you, it's crazy, okay? This weapon gets more one-hits than Justin Bieber ever did in his album covers. This is seriously, legitly a strong, potent weapon. Better than the shotgun up close. I'll tell you that right now. Doesn't matter how strong they are. You can usually get a one-off on somebody before they even notice you were there. That's how crazy this weapon is. It's not a fast-paced weapon. It's just as heavy as, coincidence enough, the Wildfire. Every time I say Wildfire, it sounds like I'm saying it. Wildfire! Well, the Sledgehammer is it's a whole different story. I use body armor on. I think I did. More than likely, yes, I would recommend using body armor for that impaced movement speed. Or you can go hazmat suit for less destructive explosive damage, or anything, or getting mutated, or getting frozen, or burning in fire. That is probably bad enough as it is. Now, I might have probably used Sledgehammer, I'm not sure, just to be a major dickwad. But, if anything, I had fun with it. It's not a good gun. Weapon? Gun? I don't see it shooting at any bang-bangs or any muzzles going on there. Funny thing is, I was chasing that guy the entire time, and then bam, this other dude comes up, and I just smack him right in the back of the head, and he's like, I'm gonna take you on, boy. I'm like, no, this is not a Western shootout, my friend. This is what Activision does to me. Yes, I'm making Activision jokes now. Are you happy? Well, anyway, the Sledgehammer is, that's what it is, diarrhea. That's all it is, really. Major, major, major diarrhea. Disgusting diarrhea. It's just, I don't even want to look at the weapon anymore. Talking for 12 minutes about the Sledgehammer is impossible. Its primary fire, if you want to call it that, quote unquote, it has no upgrades to it at all. It's basically just there to troll people with. You can probably use dash with it or some other sort of better abilities than I use. I just use this just to troll people with. Air-cooled barrel is supposed to increase the rate of fire since the rate of fire of the weapon is very slow with both secondary and primary swipes. First primary, it has a swipe across the screen. As you notice, I use it more often than I do the secondary fire. The secondary fire is more like kind of like a slam move where you slam it down on somebody. It's just it is a fun one to run around with and make people angry. I'll give it that. I've used it before countless times, just to see if I could hold up with it, and sometimes I have more fun than I usually am supposed to. Kind of a guilty pleasure, but other than that, I wouldn't legitimately use this weapon. Don't try to use this weapon from level 1 to level 5 to 60 or something like that. No, you're not gonna get good kills with it. I'm pretty sure there's probably somebody on there with no life, more than likely me, who's gonna try to get a bunch of sledgehammer good kills with it, trying to go 20s or so, but that's never gonna happen. Knowing me, that's something I just can't do. I will never try, and I will never admit to ever trying to do the sledgehammer legitly. That is a problem in its own, I swear to you right now. Sorry about the clicking. My videos seem to want to go ahead and give out on me every once in a while, so we have to kind of bring them back up just to see where we were in the positioning of positions. If anything, the sledgehammer is just so stupid. I mean, is it really necessary, guys? Is it really that necessary to use it? But in all honesty, ask yourself before you whip it out. Is it that good? Is it worth the try? Oh, I'm gonna run in here and just troll everybody with it. Okay then, that's fine. Hey, you know, that's good. That's great. Go ahead, try. Try and see what happens. It works. In close quarter engagement with a shotgun, you more likely are probably gonna win if you have a good accuracy with it. Later in the video, if not earlier in the video, I don't remember where it was, but I did try to take out a guy who went mutant with a sledgehammer. Ooh, painful. Very, very, very painful. Look at this guy trying. No. I don't know, I think I'm like a little too far ahead in the video myself, so I'm just not going to talk about anything about the video in general. But yeah, later on in the video, I actually get quite... Actually, in the entire gameplay, I get quite a few good kills with it, I guess. And pretty good swings. If anything, you can probably be like Babe Ruth and get some pretty good home runs if you were accurate enough. But other than that, I wouldn't really count on this as a primary weapon of choice. But you could do this. This is a trick. Go strapped. Listen to me. Go strapped with any weapon, primary weapon of choice. And then use a sledgehammer as a secondary. Yeah, fun. It's just like basic easy steps, you know. Step 1, put on a primary weapon. Step 2, put on strapped. Step 3, who knows? And then step 4, you get profit out of it. That's exactly how I roll with the sledgehammer sometimes. But I had to use it as a primary weapon of choice. There was a video a long time ago where I did use strapped. I think it was the bullseye. Mainly because of its currency to kill. But the sledgehammer is not meant to kill. It's not meant to destroy tens of thousands of things. Oh, and by the way, you cannot melee with the weapon. That may sound weird, but you cannot do melee punches or anything with it. You have to legitimately use it as a suffice. You have to, you know, hit R1 or R2 with it. That's whatever buttons you're using for it, you know. L1, L2, whatever you're doing with it, southpawing it or something. I don't even understand half of it myself. Well, either way, I can't really talk about it that much, can I? It's just a silly thing to run with. It's nothing really that good, and a lot of people use it just to be silly, I guess, if you want to say it like that. Just to kind of dick around for a while, you know. You just want to be like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use the sledgehammer today. Well, that's fine, whatever, dandy, and all that good stuff. Well, anyway, I'm going to cut it short, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. There's really nothing to talk about besides sledgehammer being stupid, and, you know, we don't want me to keep talking about that. So, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. If there is any, I might just cut the gameplay itself shorter. I might or might not, or I might continue commentating. I don't know. I'm not trying to drown it out or anything. It's just, it's really annoying. I can't think of anything to talk about this weapon. It has no upgrades. It has nothing to it. And even attributes or abilities are just kind of just stupid anyway if you use it on them. I'm not saying if you use this weapon you're stupid, I'm just saying if you use this weapon on all, you probably are. Messed up in the head. You probably have no idea what you're doing. And you're probably just going to run around with it and smack people in the back of the head. That's funny. But if you're like me, trying to get legit, gameplay review commentaries of it, that's when you decide to go ahead and give up. Yeah, can I give up on that? Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next video, which will be the Auger, which is the last in the Resistance 3 weapons and review and class and setup and all that stuff. Until then, peace.